So we wanted to play complementary football, and when the rain started happening, we said, all right, we'll slow it down a little bit, give our defense time to rest, chew up some clock. I thought that our first drive, I think it was our first drive in the second half, was probably my favorite drive of the year. We just marched, even though it ended up in a field goal, but we marched, I don't know how long, it was like 14 plays. I thought it was awesome.
Speaking of the defense, without Nolan, the way they performed against a team that was averaging 50 a game.
Well, make no mistake, Nolan, we just didn't have Nolan on the field, right? He's still there, and he's still leading, and he's still a difference maker just because of the guy he is and the leader he is. But, yeah, how about them? Man.
Did he speak to y'all before the game, Nolan, that is?
Yep, he did.
Did you see the T-shirt that he was wearing today?
I did. That, it means something, right? When a guy like him wears something, you're like, all right, well, I got to go play. You feel like you got a piece of him with you when you're out there playing, and wanted to play well for you.
What did he say to you guys before the game?
Keep that close.
Right. Stetson, did you know you were going to get some shots downfield, that they were probably going to play a little bit tighter and challenge you a little bit?
I think they mixed in coverages pretty well. I think Monk caught an amazing game. I think he, when we needed to slow it down, we did. And whenever we needed to take shots, we did. And then the guys outside made plays. I wanted to hit that last one to Arian, and he did too. But I think everything else, we did pretty well.
What did you see on the touchdown to Ladd?
What
What did you see on the touchdown to Ladd?
It was one-on-one. We ran a little pump play, and this time I saw him out of the break, and he was clean, and I just throw it up.
It was cool. A couple coaches had their arms up in the air before he even threw the ball.
Really?
Yeah, they knew it. Did you
Yeah.
know right away when you had that on the outside?
Still, you got to win. We've had one-on-ones before where, I think last year somebody ran one in the national championship, and he got grabbed. And, it's 15 yards, but you still got to see it, still got to get out of it, and that's something the lad's been working really hard on. So I saw him clean, and just got to give it to him.
I know Marcus in the back of the end zone. Where were you at in your progression? It looked like you'd gone through a couple of receivers before you found him.
He was, I don't know, 2 or 3, depending on how you want to see it.
I know with ADL, people have talked about the downfield passing game and stuff. Do you think you guys sort of answered some of those questions with some of the passes?
Again, it's not, I think we threw the ball well downfield today. Arian played well. But again, it's not really for us about the questions from the outside. It's about what do we think that we can do and how do we get to that level. And we work every single day, every single week to get there.
But you were always confident you guys could.
Yeah. We've hit them before. We're just missing them,
I know you're not on the field at the same time, but when you go against a team with a very hyped up and talented quarterback, is there any more juice in it from your perspective, even though you're not on the field at the same time? I'm not saying you're not hyped up in other games. I'm just saying, is it?
No, because at the end of the day, we're playing for the East, and if we lose, then, it's low percentage that we're playing in Atlanta. And so I don't really care about quarterback versus quarterback or anything like that. And Hendon's an awesome dude, and he's a great quarterback. But my whole concern is about winning that game.
You're talking about playing complementary football. What kind of message does this send after the day you guys had on offense?
I don't know. I don't know a message.
Do you have any idea how your number got in?
Sorry?
Do you have any idea how your number got in?
No, I don't.
Will you be changing it?
Well, I don't want to tell you then, right?
You guys leave any doubt who's the number 1 team in the country?
We won today. We played a good game.
Stetson, what's going through your mind when you hit Arian and Kelee on big plays downfield early in the game?
Yeah, Kenny split them. It was actually probably the weirdest pass I've ever thrown. That ball always hits outside. It's the same play we hit against Oregon, same play we hit last year against Arkansas. But he just slipped him, and there was nobody there, and I was like, all right, boom, I'll just throw it to him. And, he's so good in space. And then the one to Arian, he's fast. I thought he got grabbed a little bit on the last one, maybe the second to last one, but the first one he got clean. He flew and went out, laid out, and made a great catch.
Is there a point of pride, though? Everybody seemingly has been talking about their offense for you guys to come out here and put up the performance you did?
Yeah, we think our offense is pretty good. So yeah, I'd say we're proud of how we played today, especially in the first half. Second half's a little weird, rain and slowing it down, but first half we were made some mistakes. Didn't score every drive like we want to, but I'm proud of how we came out and attacked this and didn't shy away from it.
Stetson, what does it say you guys are here in this position, losing all those draft picks, all those first rounders? You're in a position to do it again?
It starts in the off season, week by week, day by day. That's how anything gets done, and I think that's why we're here right now, because we have done that so far this year, and in order to get where we want to go, we've got to continue to do that.
What did you think when you saw the college football rankings come out on Tuesday and saw y'all were 3 and Tennessee was 1?
I didn't see them.
You didn't watch?
Mm-mm.
Well, what'd you think whenever you found out?
That it doesn't matter. That 1 and 3 are playing this week, and whoever wins is, the other person's going to drop. It doesn't really matter. The first one's never mattered. It's going to be the ones down the road. It's the last one that matters.
From this year's team to last year's team, now comes the difference of having won the title. Do you think this year's team approaches a big game differently or with a different level of focus than last year's team, or is it pretty similar?
I'd say experience is very helpful, and just knowing it's the unknown, right? It's the unknown of big games that you don't know what kind of freaks you out, but it's like something does, right? And now, we have played on big stages, and we have, and the freshmen who haven't, the old guys have shown them how to prepare for them. And now that we know that unknown doesn't matter. What matters is that we have 11 on the field, they have 11 on the field. We got to get first downs and touchdowns, and they have to do the same thing. Who's going to do that better?
Were you in the zone on the first half when you were walking back and forth on the sideline out near the field? Is that something you typically do? Because I've never noticed that before, and I saw it today a lot.
I don't think about really what I.
You were pacing quite a bit.
Yeah. No, I was ready to roll there for a little bit. Yeah.
Why?
Big game. We knew that they could get hot any second. They're dangerous. The guys they have on the outside, the quarterback they have, they're super dangerous. And it was kind of, if our guys see me walking on the sideline, getting ready to go, then they'll know, all right, we got some urgency here. We got to go down there and score again.
Was this the loudest you ever heard San Francisco?
Yeah.
Were you here 13 for LSU?
All right, man. Easy. Yeah, I was there. I thought you were asking if I was playing. I was like, geez.
That is a good question.
Jeez.
Can you recall the 13 versus this?
Yeah, I was here.
Or is it different because you were on the field?
No, I'd say it's louder when you're in the stands, because on the field I'm locked in. I tell you, Tennessee in what was that? 16 was loud until it wasn't. But 13 when we hit, who did we hit down the sideline?
Justin Scott was.
Yeah, he was fast, man. Yeah, that was sweet.
Thanks.
Guys, we got Coach Marks, you're there.